Tables are often a key part of any business document, which is why we've been working on a new, very flexible and powerful table tool. You will find the new tool at the bottom of the main toolbar on the left. The table tool info bar shows at the top of the working area, and this is where you can change the settings for a selected table and for selected cells within a table. Select the table tool in the toolbar on the left side. You then have several options for creating a table. You can click the first button on the info bar. Or you can click drag on the page to drag out a new table with the number of rows and columns you want. Or you can import one of the many professionally designed tables in the online content catalog. Select from the program menu. Insert, Table, Tables. In the Selector tool, single-click select the table, then drag the table width/height handles to change the width/height of the whole table. Or you can set the width and height in the info bar, as you would with any other object. Changing rows and columns. When you have a table selected in the Table tool, move the mouse pointer over the hotspots as shown in the video. Click on the dots to add rows or columns. Click drag on borders to change row or column size. Click on Table Edge to select whole row or column. When row or column is selected, click on the red X to delete it. Using these controls you can quickly add rows and columns, change row and column sizes, select and delete rows and columns, all directly on the table without using the info bar. Use Ctrl plus click or Shift plus click on the row and column headers to select multiple rows/columns. Backspace will also delete a selected row or column, whereas delete will delete the contents. You can also set the selected row heights and column widths on the info bar numerically, which makes it easy to give multiple rows or columns the exact same sizes. Selecting cells you want to change is easy. First click to select the whole table, then in the Table tool, you can click on individual cells to select them. Or click drag to select a rectangular range of cells. You can also Ctrl plus click on a cell to add it to the current selection, or Shift plus click to extend the current cell selection range. You can also select multiple cells while in the Text tool, by just click dragging. Once you have selected the cells, a simple delete will delete the contents. The usual copy and paste commands will work, Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V. You can choose between left, right and center justified text using the buttons on the info bar. Click the vertical alignment icon to reveal the drop-down, and choose between top, center or bottom aligned. Font size and color can be changed like regular text. By default, cell background color is white. To change this, select the cell or cells you want to change, and click the new color you want in the cell color background drop-down on the right side of the info bar, which includes all the theme colors in the current document. If you select the edit option in that drop-down, you can open the color editor to create a custom color. Alternatively, you can right-click any color on the color line and select Set Table Cell Background. Click the Borders button at the right end of the info bar to open the Borders dialog. First, select the cells you want to change, as this dialog always works on the selected cells only. In the top border filter section of the dialog, you first choose which borders you want to change. For example, if you want to change only the right side of the whole cell selection, select the filter. Then as you change the border style, width and color in the lower half of the dialog, only that right side border will change. If you want to change all borders of every individual cell in the selection, choose the filter, then again choose the border settings you want. If you have a lot of different border colors, styles and widths in your table, you may have to perform several border changing operations on different cell selections with different border filters, but every possible combination of borders on a table is possible. When you've made your selection, simply click Close. Cell padding is the space you see between the text in a cell and the borders of that cell. In most cases, it's desirable to have some non-zero padding applied, so text doesn't appear too close to the cell borders. The table spacing setting lets you add space between all the cells of the table. Most tables tend to have zero spacing, meaning that cell borders overlap with no space between one cell and the next. The color you see in the spaces between cells, blue in the example above, is the table background color, which you can also set using the table background color drop-down towards the left of the info bar, or with a right-click on a color in the color line. Select multiple cells and click the Merge button on the info bar, to merge them into a single cell. For example, you can easily add a header row to a table by selecting all the cells in the first row and merging them into a single cell. To split cells again, select them and click the Split button. Thank you for watching.